Hey guys, Deep here. So Kamael is gonna come in next week, and we all know that he's pretty strong, right? So today we review 6 teams that you can build when he comes into global. So let's go. So let's starting off with the first team, which is FP, Erina and Lilith. This team is basically by far the most strongest and the most solid melee team for the current meta. Everyone in this team is so tanky because of the HP and defense party buff from the FP and Erina. These two party buff is gonna help to increase the survivability of your Lilith when she faces against the FP, and she could even win against FP if she successfully chain against her. While for the Erina, she is basically the most broken hero in this meta. She is extremely tank, she does very good damage, and most importantly, she can't be chained that easily due to her special skill. Even though Lilith or Noxia may seem to be a great counter towards her, but still it won't be easy for them because it's hard to chain against Erina, and she's gonna deal a lot of damage even to your dark unit as well. If people say Lilith is a very broken hero, then I would say Erina is even more broken than her. This unit makes me feel pressure even when I'm using Lilith up against her, because you can't really chain her in 2 skill, and when the match gets longer, she's gonna chain you back and win the match. So sometimes you guys will also ask me whether it's Erina or Sohi battle. The answer is gonna be Erina, because Erina is way more tankier than Sohi. It is because Erina is already very tank when the match first started, while Sohi passive only works when she's at lower HP. Not to mention that Erina can tank against any dark units like Lilith, Beth or Noxia, while it is almost impossible for Sohi to tank against them. Meanwhile, for the FP in this team, we all know what she does, right? She's tanky, deal great damage, and good against almost everyone except for Erina, Sohi and Mayreel. So overall, I would say this is the strongest melee team for the current meta. So moving on to the second team, which is FP, Erina, Scintillia or Lynn. So with the release of Kamael, you kinda need a fire unit to be able to counter against him because his lifesteal is so strong and sustainable. But I think Scintillia or Lynn can be a great choice because fire unit is so strong against earth team, especially when you meet the full mono earth team. But still, this team will require you to have an earth necklace and good stats in order to work, otherwise Lilith is gonna destroy you with the armor break. So overall, first team is still better than the second team if you plan to build a strong melee team. While moving on to the third team, we have the range comp, which is Kamael, Erina and Noxia. Kamael has successfully replaced MK99 for a few reasons. First one, he has range attack party buff, just like MK99. Second, he doesn't get countered by Erina. Third one, he has armor break to do a lot of damage to the enemies. If let's say Kamael 1 vs 1 against MK99, Kamael will always win because he can get close, armor break and lifesteal on MK99, while MK99 can't deal great damage when someone is close to her. While Erina is the main reason why there's a massive drop in terms of MK99 usage, because MK99 is so helpless when she fights against the Erina, and this has made the Kamael becoming the new range meta comp in this team. This team can be pretty tanky because of the HP and defense party buff from the Erina and Noxia, while Erina and Noxia can also benefit from the range attack party buff from the Kamael. But then, the range attack party buff will only benefit Erina first hit only, it doesn't benefit for the rest of the attack, chain skill or shoot bash. So overall, this team is pretty solid and balanced because you have 3 different elements in the team and you won't get countered easily by a single element. And moving on to the fourth team, we have Mayreel, Erina and Noxia. This team looks so familiar, right? Because it used to be MK99 instead of Erina, and this proves how good is Erina because she can fit in both melee and range team just like FP due to her party buff. In this team, Mayreel and Erina can take down FP pretty easily, while Noxia is there to counter some of the Erina and Lilith team. This is also one of the best range team for current meta aside from the third team. While come to a fifth team, we have Kamael, Oghma, Bianca and Mayreel. Having both Kamael and Mayreel in a team can put you in a very bad situation because you get hard countered by fire units like Scintillia or Lynn, so I feel that Bianca will be better in this case. This team can be pretty tanky because of the Oghma special skill buff, while Kamael and Bianca can benefit to each other with the range attack and crit party buff. So overall, this team can be pretty good only if you have massive stat and max melee break on their weapon. And if you want to run this team, you'll be better off to run with Bianca instead of Mayreel. While come to the last team, we have the Earth Mono team, which is Kamael, Rue and Mayreel. All the party buff in this team are mainly for the damage output, and it will make them hit pretty hard, but it will also make them pretty squishy at the same time because there's no single HP or defense party buff in this team. Usually, mono team only works for those who have massive stats, so if you are the beginner or mid-game players, don't try this team because it won't work unless you have a really big stats. Besides, there's also a risk of running this team because you'll get hard countered by a single Scintillia or Lynn if your stat is not strong enough. But overall, this can be a pretty strong Earth mono team if you are endgame players who have massive stats. So that's all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!